Nanjing is about 1000 kilometers away from Beijing towards south. The travel time is about 9 hours by normal train and 3.5 hours by bullet train. Nanjing or Nanking is one of the old capitals of China and presently the capital of Jiangsu province of the People's Republic of China. Nanjing's story begins as back as 5 lakh years ago, proven by the discovery of a prehistoric skull in a cave on the city's outskirts in 1993. Ancient civilizations flourished in Nanjing throughout the prehistoric period, developing advanced agricultural tools, ceramics, and jet carvings, later recovered by archaeologists. It is located on the Yat-sen River. Nanjing means southern capital. It was a cultural and political hub during six Chinese dynasties and Ming period. In Nanjing, I stayed in Novotel Nanjing Central Hotel, which is about 2 minutes walk from Jinjikoi substation and about 10 kilometers from Nanjing South Rail Station. Nanjing is a major industrial and communication center. Rich in history, it served 7 times as the capital of regional emperors, twice as the seat of revolutionary government. Nanjing Central area is commercially very important with gigantic, highly illuminated commercial complexes, but the traffic is moderate. The citizens enjoy sing, play music on roadside walking passages. Various dynamic lighting plays over the building, roadside statues, and cultural activities make the place very pleasant and enjoyable. The city is very clean, cleaned mechanically by water spraying, followed by mechanical scrubbing by special vehicles. In the morning, from my hotel room, I watch that roads are getting cleaned mechanically. First, a vehicle came which sprayed water on the road, and then another vehicle came with brass fitted below, and it scrubbed the dust from the road. And after some time, I saw that people from various buildings, maybe shops and others, they are getting gathered together for practice of their National Day celebration. National Day celebration is held on 1st November every year, and I was there about a week before. So they are practicing in the morning for half an hour or so, and then they go back to their work. That's excellent. Something can be remembered. Meiling Palace is located at the foot of Purple Mountain, Xuanwu district, 6 km away from city center of Nanjing. The palace is one of the most spectacular and elegant architecture in Nanjing, with total area of about 2000 square meter, which is reported as the first villa in the Far East. Meiling Palace, built in 1930, was the residence of the Chinese national government after the national government moved back to the capital Nanjing from Chongqing. Chiang Kai-Shek and his wife Song Meiling often stayed here for worship and leisure. Since March 1984, Meiling Palace is open to the public. Chiang Kai-Shek opened the Chinese National Party, that is KMT, in 1918. Successively, party founder Yat-sen as KMT leader in 1925. He expelled Chinese communists from the party and led a successful unification of China. Civil war broke out in 1946, ending in a victory by Mausoleum's Communist Party forces and the creation of the People's Republic of China. From 1949 until his death, Chiang led his KMT government in exile in Taiwan. The Ming Palace, also known as the Forbidden City of Nanjing, was the 14th century imperial palace on the early Ming dynasty when Nanjing was the capital of China. Ming Palace, situated in the southeast of Nanjing city, used to be imperial palace in the Ming dynasty. There are the imperial ancestral temple, the state altar, and all facilities of the imperial palace. When Zhu Ding moved the capital from Nanjing to Beijing, he built Beijing Imperial Palace in imitation of Ming Palace in Nanjing. Ming Palace was destroyed in the war at the end of Qing dynasty. Now what remains are the only some carved stone building foundation and column base, etc. Linggu temple is situated on the Dulung hillock on the left of the Purple Mountain in the northeastern suburb of Nanjing. In the Liang dynasty, Buddhist master Baozi was buried there. It was named Baozi Monastery in the Tang dynasty. as the five-story pagoda adjacent to this temple was too close to the imperial palace. The temple was moved to the present site, renamed Linggu Temple, and is said to be the first Buddhist monastery. Wulliang Hall or Beamless Hall near Linggu Temple was constructed in 1381 and is 22 meters high and 53 meters wide. The hall enjoys high reputation for its special architectural technique. It has three archways on the front and rear sides respectively. The structure was built with bricks from the bottom to the top entirely without a piece of wood or a single nail. Thus it was called Wulliang Hall, since Wulliang means beamless. It happens that the hall originally enshrined Amitabha, Buddha's infinite light, whose Chinese name is similar to Wulliang. Later in 1928, the hall was turned to be a memorial hall for soldiers who lost their lives in northern expedition during 1926 to 1928. More than 30,000 soldiers were died during this expedition. Dr. Yat-sen's Mausoleum is situated in the eastern suburb. Facing south, it occupies an area of over 133 hectares. It was built in 1929 for the burial of Yat-sen's body. The whole structure is on the combination of Western and Chinese architectural style. Its architect is Lu Yangtze. Lake Xuanwu is situated in the northeast of Nanjing city with an area of 444 hectares, of which small islands occupy only 1/9. It is the largest lake in Nanjing. Xuanwu, emperor of the Song dynasty, once inspected the navy on the lake. In the Ming dynasty, an imperial storehouse was built at Lake Xuanwu. There are five small islands on Lake Xuanwu. The islands are covered by flowers, grass, and trees and are connected by dams and bridges. The Confucius Temple in Nanjing was a place to worship and devote Confucius, a great philosopher and educator of ancient China. It is also known as Fuzimiao in Chinese. Originally, the temple was constructed in the year 1034 in the Song dynasty. It suffered repeated damage and has been rebuilt on several occasions since that time. 1937 was the most destruction year when it was burned to ruin by Japanese aggressions. In 1984, the temple was rebuilt under the support of local government. During the long process, original building expanded to be a complex building in the architectural style of the Ming dynasty. Century was a noisy time for Nanjing. Dr. Yat-sen, known as the father of modern China, established the national seat of government in Nanjing. By 1937, growing tension in Japan boiled over when the Imperial Japanese army invaded and captured the city in what is known as the Nanjing or Nanking massacre. Approximately 3 lakh Nanking residents perished and large part of the city were burned to ground. Nanjing Massacre Memorial Hall was constructed in 1985.